She turned the light off during sex for 4 years so her husband wouldn't see her body. And the diet she was doing to fix that body was exactly the thing that killed her libido. By the end of this video, you're going to understand why the belly fat and libido are the same problem and why every year you spent under eating has made both of them worse. There are 5 things that have to be working at the same time for the libido to come back in perimenopause, and most doctors check one of them. And the chronic calorie restriction, the thing that you have been told to do for a belly fat, makes at least 2 of them worse. I'll show you exactly which 2 and exactly how. And I'm going to walk you through all 5. I'm also going to tell you why the woman I just described got hers back without a single milligram of testosterone. I'm not going to name her because she will never forgive me if I do that. Here's what she actually said in her first message. Her belly fat wasn't going down, eating 1200 calories most days for years, that she has done everything. She did not mention her marriage. She did not mention her husband. She did not use the word libido. It took 3 weeks before she told me the truth that she hadn't let him see her body for 4 years. She quietly decided that this was just who she was now. And that's a part I need you to hear. She didn't think it was a medical problem. She thought it was a character problem. She thought that she had become a woman who didn't want her husband anymore, and she was ashamed of it. If that's you, if you have been telling yourself that you're just changed, you're wrong. Here's what happens when a woman finally works the courage up to raise this with a doctor. She gets her testosterone checked. 9 times out of 10, it comes back normal. So she is told that there's nothing wrong with her and it's just stress. That's her age. And she go back feeling convinced that the problem is actually her. Now, here's the part nobody explains. Your total testosterone can be completely normal and your body might not be able to use a single bit of it, because testosterone does not work by existing. It works by being available, and most of the testosterone in your bloodstream is bound, meaning it's locked up, attached to a protein and unable to do anything at all. Only a small fraction of it is actually free and usable, and free testosterone is the only kind your body can actually use. So when a lab report says that your testosterone is normal, it's usually reporting the total testosterone, the locked up one and the free one added together. So let's actually go through what's happening inside. The 5 things. Number 1 is low testosterone. Not total, low free testosterone. That's a fraction that's actually available to you, and it's the number that almost nobody runs. Number 2 is high SHBG. SHBG is a protein that the locking up of your testosterone. The higher the number goes, the more of your testosterone is locked up and taken out of circulation, because SHBG goes up when you undereat. It goes up with chronic dieting. The woman who has spent 5 years restricting to fix her belly has been driving her exact protein that is locking her testosterone away. She has been making it worse by trying hard. Number 3 is cortisol. Now, this is a rhythm. It is supposed to peak in the morning and fall at night. So you wake up feeling alert and then you fall asleep when you're tired. When that rhythm is inverted, you're flat at 8 in the morning and then you're wired at 2 in the morning. So if you're waking up at 2 or 3 in the morning, your heart is racing for no obvious reason. The body that is running on emergency signaling at 3 in the morning is not the body that is going to prioritize desire. Desire is a luxury function. Your body switches that off when it thinks that you're in danger. Number 4 is low progesterone. Progesterone is the first hormone that declines in perimenopause. It's not estrogen, it's progesterone. Progesterone is your calming hormone. It is the reason why you can actually sleep. You feel settled. When that drops, you get anxiety out of nowhere. Sleep that never quite arrives, and the nervous system in that state does not want to be touched. Number 5 is poor estrogen clearance. This one is about your gut. Your liver processes estrogen and sends it through your bowel. If you're constipated, and most women in perimenopause are, so you end up recirculating old, dirty estrogen than making fresh and clean ones. And this dirty estrogen actually rises your SHBG, the one we talked about earlier, right back up, which locks away more testosterone. Do you see it? Like, this is not 5 separate problems. This is a loop. Now, here's what most women make the mistake that costs them another year. They hear all of this and they go ask for testosterone. And I need to tell you that usually doesn't work, because if you add testosterone to a body with high SHBG, the SHBG just binds to it, meaning you have added more money to a frozen bank account. So if you add testosterone to a body with an inverted cortisol rhythm, the body is still in survival mode. It's not going to spend energy on desire because it thinks you're being hunted. And if you add testosterone to a gut that isn't clearing your estrogen properly, you're pouring water into a bucket with holes in it. So fixing libido in perimenopause is almost never about testosterone. It's about building the environment where your body can actually use the testosterone it already has, which means cortisol fast, then food, because under eating is driving SHBG up, then progesterone, then gut, in that order at the same time. And that is why this cannot be fixed with one prescription or one supplement or even one diet. I spent 10 years as ER and trauma nurse, and for 10 of those years I was told my androgens was high. This is why I had chin hair, my acne, my weight is out of control, my belly fat. They put me on birth control and I stayed it on for a decade. Then I ran my own panel and my testosterone was normal, perfectly normal. And after 10 years of being treated for the opposite, my estrogen was low, my cortisol was completely inverted. It was never too much of one thing, it was a relationship between all of them. And nobody has ever looked at the relationship. So when I finally saw it, it wasn't a relief, I felt devastated. It had been solvable this whole time and nobody looked at it. The woman I told you about at the start, the 4 years of lights off, she got it back. Not with more testosterone, with her rhythm. And if she hadn't found out, she would have been hidden for another 4 more years, maybe forever, believing it is who she is. If you take one thing from this video, take this. If your libido has gone, you're not broken, you have not changed as a person, you have a hormonal environment issue that nobody has ever measured. You cannot fix something that nobody has ever looked at. If you are a high achieving woman in perimenopause and you don't want to do the guesswork anymore, I do run a program called Root. We don't guess, we test their comprehensive hormonal testing and then a plan built around your actual results without restrictions. And our August cohort is now accepting applications for the waitlist. We cap it at 10 women because that's how many panels I can read properly. It's not a marketing number. The application form is linked in the description. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked this video, disliked if you did not, but let me know in the comments section below what you liked about it and what you did not like about it. Subscribe because I drop one of these videos every Thursday. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.